Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. The dang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions from the top champion spot in their roster is 6-star awakened Jessica Jones. And in this commentary submission, you can see she is SIG 77, rank 4. Looking very, I don't know, she looks kind of like she's in a bad mood. Looking a little stoic, maybe? But he is a believer in 6-star Jessica Jones, and he wanted to start off by showing us the double Falcon, Cap Infinity War Cult Obsidian Surgery. The Falcons are 5-star 3,000 overall, and a 4-star 1,645 overall. Kind of fascinating, kind of confusing, but that's where we are. And I should hide my webcam so you can see the power of each champion. So, yeah. And there we go. Now, the Incinerate, Physical Vulnerability, Crush, look at all that. Now, I don't know about you, the Unstoppable and Block will definitely help there. Wow. I am somebody who just hasn't seen enough to know what to think of her. Maybe you think she's trash, which is ironic since she just threw a trash can. Crits, not great, 4,000. That's what you'd see out of really good 4-stars. So I feel like the crits could be higher. I don't know. She definitely has some utility, and maybe she's like also a great defender, but for 61 hits you would expect a good 5-star to be close to taking down Winter Soldier. You would not expect this to be something that struggled to get this defender down. But I will say the Unstoppable and Unblockable are here so much that if you're fighting the Unstoppable and Unblockable, there's a 30,000 that helps. That is, that's really going to be the pain for defensive strategies. And I also think, wow, look at that striker, though. I also think that she's somebody who we just don't have enough data on as to what her best utility is yet. She does remind me of Juggernaut, ironically. But I don't know. I'm looking at this just from a strictly damage perspective, and we do these tests for years and years and years, and I'm a bit underwhelmed. But I can see why you put her on defense, maybe even in this season, you know? Your power is getting burned, it's unblockable and unstoppable, and you're constantly having to dash back to the corner, you're losing health. I can see her as a beast. But, 563 Incinerate, shouldn't that have like a 0 attached to it for a rank 4 6-star? Shouldn't that be 5,600 damage per tick? Doesn't a 4-star Nick Fury do better damage than that? Or a 4-star Domino with Red Hulk synergy? Again, I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative. I'm not trying to say she doesn't have utility, particularly with that defensive prowess, with that unblockable. But the actual offensive output leaves a lot to be desired, and some of the best damage we've seen has come from the striker/relic component to this, which is not how you should be factoring in a champion. It also appears that really she is best when she's having specials fired into her with the unblockable, unstoppable, which again is, of course, a defensive effect more than offensive. Though maybe if you're fighting with her, you just time it to where you immediately do what he's doing now, which is just dash forward every time somebody's firing off a special. And if you do that, you're good to go. Between you firing off a special and them firing off a special, she's intriguing. And the more I see from her, the more she's so unique, although this is a little bit awkward of a multiple Multiple gyration in the corner, shall we say. Now we're going to go unstoppable versus unstoppable, maybe? I don't know. Vidang. Love that Cosmic Ghost Rider profile pic, by the way, bud. Again, I don't want to be Mr. Negative. I can see how unique she is. She kind of reminds me of another very good so-called trophy champion, and that's Weapon X, you know? She's just got, between the unblockable and the unstoppable, she's just got that really annoying combination of those two things. But the incinerate damage just should be so much better. I mean, that's my big complaint with this champion so far. You don't want a rank 4 6-star that's doing the incinerate damage of a 3-star. She's dashing forward, and this is where the matchup kind of becomes awkward because she's got the unblockable unstoppable, but he also has unblockable, so it's sort of like two forces meeting, two unstoppable forces meeting, and you can see she's finally getting a little damage on her. I will say she's not, even when she's taking some hits, she hadn't lost much health, and the regen is preventing her from really losing much health at all. She's just not doing much damage. It's like two people yelling at each other in a parking lot. Wow. This is wild. So you definitely can't fire off specials against her with the confidence that you could anybody else, because she's probably going to be dashing into you as a defender with the unblockable and unstoppable combo. And the crits, you'll see there, 11,000, you know, it's pretty good. 16,000. But if you're looking at just overall hits, 99 to take down Juggernaut, there's just nothing about that that is impressive to me. Here we have, I believe, maybe? Say one more example of a fight, but I'm not sure if this loaded. Either way, I'll bring myself back to end this. This is something that's just not that impressive, but also fun utility. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm being too negative. Maybe she's amazing. She's got some pretty awesome utility. And he also doesn't have suicides on. And I can see how she'd be fun. But, like, I don't know, I still feel like my stun, incinerate damage is lacking, but who knows? She might be a really fun incursions champion too. She doesn't lose much health, and you can always improve with hacks, the unstoppable duration, and I almost feel like incursions was made for this kind of champion with certain nodes. So let's try to be optimistic about this. As an offensive threat, the damage could be better, but the utility is amazing, and it's hard to argue when you end with 100% health on this. I think that's the thing I've been most impressed by with her is that she just doesn't lose a lot of health even when she's hit, and obviously that's going to be a huge plus for longer fights. So, thank you for the gameplay, Vidang. Let me know what you think of her as a rank 4 6-star option in the comments below.